this month's Cream of the Crop Farmer, sponsored by Superior Ag and 14 News.
Hi, I'm Chelsea O'Brien with Superior Ag, and today we are at Beloved Farms in Grandview, Indiana to present the Cream of the Crop Award. Whitney, we'd like to recognize you and your family for all the work you do for your community and bringing fresh produce to those in this area. So on behalf of 14 News and Superior Ag, we'd like to present you with the Cream of the Crop Award.
Thank you. We're honored for the recognition and we really appreciate the community's support. My husband Jacob and I first started Beloved Flower Company right before COVID, and as I was going around to the markets that summer, I told my husband Jacob that it just didn't seem fair. There were so many vendors there that I had never even heard of that had fantastic quality products. We had always had a dream of buying a big piece of land and having our own farm, and we decided that those vendors deserved a brick and mortar location to market their products year-round. So that's what we did. When we first opened, we had found 45 vendors that we had asked to have products in our store. But now we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary and there are over 100. So we don't change their prices. We don't require them to price anything a certain way. We leave that all up to the vendor and we keep a small commission. We have everything from meats and produce to home decor, handmade candles. I mean, if you can dream it up, we have it in there. Everyone said we were crazy, that, we're in the middle of nowhere on 80 acres. This would never work. We would last a year and it would be done. And God moved mountains to do this for us. I mean, our opening day, we had over 800 people come through our store. And we've now added lunch specials every day. We're making our own lemonades and using berries from our farms and other local farms to create syrups and flavorings for those. Personally, we had to decide what we would farm here that would be sustainable and would continue to improve our soil health. On hillsides like this, really the only option that we saw was blueberries. We planted 1,067 blueberry bushes. We have 8 different varieties. They bloom early, mid, and late season, so we actually harvest berries from May all the way to August. One of the things that we think is so important here on our farm is we really try hard to let nature do its job. So we think about how things would be if we weren't here and try to mimic that as much as possible. So with our blueberry patch, we do things as naturally as possible. And if you have a healthy plant, you won't have disease, you won't have pests, you won't have fungus. So we try really hard to support them as naturally as possible. And that goes with our cattle and everything. So that's one of the things that's super important to us. The second thing is just supporting your local farms. The people that have products in our store, not only are you supporting our family by shopping here, but you're supporting the families of 100 other people. So that's why we're here, that's why we're doing what we're doing. We want these businesses to be known, we want them to be supportive, and we want everyone to grow. We're excited to see what the future holds. We did this not only to support local businesses and all the other small farms in our area, but we really wanted to create a space that everyone can feel like they can afford to be here and not feel like they had to be so entertained. We kind of just let families come out here and their kids run amok and go home sweaty and dirty, and we love everything about that. Just been awesome to see more and more people just spending time here. And at the end of the day, that's kind of all we were really after.